Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Welcome to your SST class. This is the revision class and this is the revision video of chapter number 20, Rights and Duties. In this chapter, as I have explained you about fundamental rights and fundamental duties which our constitution has provided us. In very short, I will explain you about all these things once again and then we will discuss some questions related to this chapter. So let us start. First, fundamental right. What is fundamental right? Fundamental rights are essential human rights that are offered to every citizen, irrespective of caste, race, creed, place of birth, religion, or gender. These are equal to freedoms, and these rights are essential for personal good and the society at large. Our constitution gives us certain rights, and these fundamental means what? Basic. These basic rights are provided to us by our constitution, and no one can take this right. This right cannot be taken away from us. If somebody tries to take away such rights of a person, then that person can go to the law of court for support. Many fundamental rights are there which has been provided by our constitution. Some of these are right to equality, right to freedom from exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational right, and right to constitutional remedies. These all are the fundamental rights. These are the main six fundamental rights provided by Constitution to each and every person of this country. First one is right to equality. This right says us that everyone is equal before law. Everyone has everyone has equality to access the public areas. Then after, public areas means what? We have right to use the public properties like roads, parks, theaters, amusement parks, hospitals, schools. These all things are, no one can stop us to go to these places because these all are public property and we have right to use all these things. Then after, in right to equality, equality in matters of public employment. According to this right, all citizens can apply for government job. Abolition of untouchability. According to this law, that practice of untouchability is an offense, and anyone doing this so is punishable by law. These all rights comes under right to equality. Next one is right to freedom. Under this right also many rights come. Freedom of speech and expression. We have right to express our views. We have right to just speak in front of anyone. Next one is freedom to assemble peacefully without arms, on which the state can impose reasonable restrictions in the interest of public and sovereignty of and integrity of India. Next one is freedom to form association or union. We are free to form association or we are free to form unions. Freedom to move freely throughout the territory of India. We are free to move anywhere in India. As being a citizen of India, we are free to go anywhere. And not only that, we are free to settle down at any part of India. Next one is right against exploitation. This is also our fundamental right, that we should raise voice against the exploitation. According to this law, even a child is employed in job such as maid servant is a crime. Under this right against exploitation, the abolition of trafficking in human being and beggar or forced labor. Second, abolition of employment of child below 14 years in dangerous jobs like factories and mines. Third, beggar practice in the past by landlords has been declared a crime and is punishable by law. Next right is right to freedom of religion. As we know that India is a secular country and we are free to follow any religion. Okay, it doesn't matter that we belongs to which religion. If we belongs to any other religion and we want to follow the customs of any other religion, we are free to do that. Next right is here under right to freedom of religion, religious community can set up charitable institution of their own. Activities in such institution which are not religious are performed according to law laid down by the government, and no person shall be compelled to pay taxes for the promotion of the particular religion. Next one is cultural and educational right. Under this right, elementary education is now a fundamental right of every child. Each and every child uh, are just allowed to get the elementary education. Next one is cultural and educational right. Cultural and educational right means we are free to uh, just spread our culture. And next one is right to constitutional remedies. It means that we are free to go, or we are free to just take help of court if anyone is just anyone tries to take away our rights. Okay, we can go to the court. Okay, right to constitutional remedies empowers the citizen to move a court of law in case of any denial of fundamental right. This procedure of asking the courts to preserve the safeguard the citizens' fundamental rights can be done in various ways. The courts can issue various kinds of writs. These writs are habeas corpus or mandamus prohibition or many. That was the right against constitutional remedies. These are the fundamental rights of our country. Now, fundamental duties. The Constitution of India also expects its citizen to perform certain duties towards the country. These are called as fundamental duties. Our first and most important fundamental duty is that we should respect our Constitution and its principle. We should respect national flag and national anthem. The people of this big and diverse country should be united and live in peace. In time of danger, we should help government in our own ways. These all are our duties towards our country. We should treat everyone as equal. We should not hurt and harm each other. And next and most important, that we should protect our environment. We should not damage any public property because these public properties are for us only. Here you can see this type of picture you might have seen on the road. So we should not damage public property. We should not write on the walls of the road. Now what you have to do, you have to make a list of fundamental rights and fundamental duties. Okay, 6 fundamental rights I have told you, and about 6 fundamental duties I taught you. So you have to make the list of fundamental rights and duties on separate A4 sheet paper, and you have to decorate it nicely, and in next class you will show it to me. Okay, till then, bye bye.